Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching more Fringe. This is Season 12 from Episode 1. Season 12 from Episode 1. Season 12 from Episode 1. No brainer. Now, thoughts on the last episode, they'll be back there. I watched Episode 11 like 2 months ago. I forget. It was November. It was a long time ago from now, it feels like. I sat on the episode, released it, boom, and, put it up to vote, actually, against Invincible. But this is going to be the next episode, number 12. Comments said that there's going to be some more greater story things at play in this episode, like the greater arc, I guess it would be. So it's a Wednesday morning. I'm not normally off on such a time, but it worked out that way. I'm going to watch this real quick, get it recorded, and then turn over into editing The Wire. Episode 13, the finale for tomorrow, because, people, this week has only been Fringe and Gen V, and I know they want to see The Wire, so I have to do that. As far as last episode, we had a little broils talking with that one dude, Mr. Harris, the guy from Olivia's past, not to be confused with Jared Harris, the actor who is the disappearing guy. Didn't see any of Nina. John Scott got mentioned, so probably more Nina this time around, I think. Anyways, I'm not going to stall anymore. I'm a little clunky. The caffeine is here. I just need to put it in my body. So here we go. Season 1, Episode 12 of Fringe. This is No Brainer. Here we go.
No, man, whatever.
You're wrong. Admit you're wrong.
That wasn't AIM. What instant messaging platform is that of the time? Someone's an idiot.
All right,
Episode's No Brainer. We got some lens flare. No, it's not Morpheus. It is not. Don't even click. I was like, don't even click the X. Go to Task Manager and abort that fucking thing from directory. We're doing the Clockwork Orange thing. Are we horrifying people?
Love you.
Shitting so close to that thing, it'll rot your brain. It's like a 3D image. It's keeping the tear ducts going so he doesn't have to blink, so he can stay locked in. What the fuck? I was kind of joking when I said it looked like a 3D image. And this came out years before The Ring, right? Not that Poltergeist and other things haven't done the in the TV, coming out deal. Well, Twitter got a hold of him, and that was that. Or sorry, X. Hey, Operation. No, you suck. How did Operation jump scare me? I'm deleting this. I'm not watching this episode. Another lens flare?
I'm going to make sure she's bright.
Oh, sister jokes. Oh.
Darwin's thinking was rather unevolved.
I'm sure it used to be very funny.
The brilliant man Darwin was...
Has he been drinking? Kind of slurring.
I believe that Darwin was...
Darwin!
That females can be just as aggressive as males.
Sounds like Bilbo. It's my 111th birthday.
Coroner's on his way with a body.
You know,
Ooh.
this is the part of the day that I look forward to most. And I know there's something bizarre out there. I just don't know what it is.
Curiosity is such a beautiful thing.
Beat Farnsworth.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. They didn't even need to show her going for it. The glance down was enough. Let's spoon feed it to the audience. Here you go. She's gonna do it. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me.
What the hell could have done that to him?
We don't know yet, but we're gonna find that out. History of drug use?
No. I know all parents think that, but in Greg's case, it's true.
I was gonna say a lot of parents are like, no, not my kid. But he at least had a dose of like,
Was he on the computer last night?
Most nights he spends all his free time there, playing games, trading songs. He chats about girls with his friends.
Luke, probably. Luke Dempsey.
He can be rotated onto his back now. Drain the remainder of his brain. Once that's done, we can examine his cranial cavity.
What? Did he say drain the rest of his brain?
All I know for sure is that his brain matter has been completely liquefied. How? first thought is an extremely virulent form of syphilis.
Well, if you got this from a girl or some kind of drug...
Is that supposed to be like the slurry of his brain? His gray matter and all the viscera?
Be sure to check his floppy disks as well.
Floppy disks are a little outdated. Why don't you focus on what you do best? All yours. Liquid brains.
Oh, fantastic.
I know some pretty aggressive data retrieval techniques. You can give it a shot.
I mean, of the crew in the lab, she was kind of the, you know, the, what do they call her in Obliterated? The tech girl, van girl.
Luke Dempsey?
Yeah, this dude looks like a Luke Dempsey.
Olivia Dunham.
Good casting.
What happened to him?
To be honest, we're not entirely sure.
This is supposed to be a high school friend of the kid in the beginning?
After a couple hours, he stopped answering.
How did the two of you know each other?
Our dads worked together when we were kids.
Yeah, so he is a little older, right? I'm not crazy? Because there definitely seems like an age gap here.
Or maybe had a grudge against him.
You think somebody killed him?
Do you?
Or who could use a grudge against somebody as a setup. I'm always thinking that way. That it's not the most simple thing. It has to be more complicated than it is. Lens flare. Why? That's a fake lens flare. There's no sun right there. That's bullshit. Why did they do this? Hey, Vomit Central.
Appears he died the same way as the teenager in Springfield. Prepare 6 files, please.
Honest guy. He has 3 kids.
I don't know. He sells cars. So, like, how much can we trust here?
What? He's dead, you can't do this.
Remember how we got COVID tested like that?
And is there anyone you can think of?
I think we need more overweight people to be corpses in shows, because normally a thin neck, sometimes you can see the jugular, you can still see the flicker of blood, but on that big thing, you know, reverberations didn't make it to the surface, right?
Now you are judging me.
I spoke over a lot of the car dealership. If he comes back in as a character in editing, I'll pay more attention to him.
They're fried, just like the kids.
Well, that can't be a coincidence.
I'm trying to recover as much data as possible. And from what I was able to pull so far, it looks like both the computers downloaded a huge file, 657 megabytes each, right before they crashed.
Where'd the file come from?
Oh, almost a gig. Whoa. It's like in the movie Hackers when they get a modem and they're like, oh, is that a 14.4? And they're like, no, it's a 28.8. It's like, oh my god, wow. It's half of what even a 56K became a few years later. Like around that same time. 28.8, whoa.
There's nobody here by that name. Yes, I'm sure. So I think you got the wrong number.
What was it?
Some student looking for financial aid.
Obviously not. You were just probed.
I think I might know who was just on the phone.
Oh, right. It obviously looks serious based on their reaction, so it's not some trivial, gossipy, low-tier shit.
Long time.
Play nice. I come bearing gifts.
Is that a Bitcoin? Wait a minute.
You could have sold this for a fortune.
I kept it to remind me never to wager with anything that I couldn't bear to live without.
I'm a time traveler, you see. This is a physical representation of currency, of a digital currency, which making it physical would... Why are we doing that?
Just before they fried, both of these drives downloaded the same program.
Hey, what if your shit fries? You don't...
Here, Agent Broyles has you investigating the Bridgeport Automotive.
Did you just touch her? Don't touch her.
I'll be cross-referencing the victim's medical records with the AMA database, looking for anything that might connect him to the teenager and explain what happened here. Does this look like a flu you've heard of, where people's brains come out of their ears?
So then it might be a Fringe division type thing, huh? What do you...
Another inside a federal agency, operating if not completely autonomously, then well outside the standard regulatory purview. I have news for you, Agent Dunham. I'm here to remedy that.
Shouldn't he be talking to Broyles, not people within the team?
After that, I shut you down and put the case in what I believe will be considerably more capable hands.
Yeah, there's being an asshole, there's being, you know, tough. And there seems to be going out of your way to just be as big of a dick as possible.
Okay, I can't tell you where it's originating, but I got a destination. This program's being downloaded right now, real time.
Then that's the next target.
Neighborhood in Brighton, here in Boston. It's close by.
Okay, they're downloading a almost 700 megabyte file, and it's done.
That's where it's going. Oh my God.
How long would that take a 56K? Well, no, when did the show take place? There'd be DSL and cable internet, right?
Your apartment.
No! 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 Paint a pony. Oh no! You're dead, girl. That's her niece, right? Was that what the phone call said you're home? Oh, of course, something's going on in the kitchen, right? Oh, this is when I vacuum. I'm sorry. No! No! Would they? Would they? I don't know if they would. That's pretty ballsy. Whoa! Whoa! I saw camera crew in the reflection of the handle. I was like, who are these guys? And then I saw the whoa! Sorry, it kind of broke me out of this moment a little bit.
Liv, what the hell are you doing?
Okay, is there someone else here?
Close the laptop. Close it.
Ella? Ella, everything's gonna be okay.
You okay?
Yeah. Ella?
Liv?
Yeah, you were in like a
When
trance.
did you get home?
There were flashes on the computer screen when I first came in. Like bursts of images. Like she was hypnotized.
I'm gonna call computer forensics.
I mean, unless you're running shadow play or some sort of screen capture technology, I don't think they'd be able to see what the screen saw.
The way you are with Ella, it seems like you'd be really good at a party.
Oh,
Not really familiar with the word. Maybe you could talk to your sister. She could give me the weekend off.
My sister's not really the weekend off type. That was always more me.
I just thought of unnecessary drama. The sister likes him, but he likes Olivia. It's just...
There was a hand. I remember. There was a hand coming out of the computer. Okay.
What kind of hand, Ella?
Weird. Chloe. Scary. How?
Oh?
I don't know.
I'm the one you're looking for.
It's just me, Dad.
Hey, Luke.
Oh, from the shop, the car shop.
What are you doing here?
Thought I'd bring you some lunch.
Looks like you're running the Matrix out of your basement, Dad. What is this?
Have you found a job yet, Dad?
Who says I'm looking for one?
I went by your place. Mail's all piled up. Miss Greeley said you haven't been home in over a week.
She should mind her own business.
It probably was until the son asked, so it's the son minding your business, not the neighbor.
I should be getting back to this.
What is it that you're working on?
A new program.
So the dad killed his son's friend?
The doctor says she's perfectly healthy. There's no sign of neurological damage, nothing.
That's excellent news.
Charlie's taking them back.
Don't torture yourself with hypotheticals. She's fine.
The niece is a Manchurian candidate now. She's going to be turned on into a killer.
But I think whoever's responsible was watching through the computer. The victim, Greg Wiles, was found in front of his computer too, and his hard drive was fused, just like the car salesman.
If a person is responsible for those deaths, why are they killing? Have you found any connection between the victims?
Not yet.
Wouldn't it be wild if there just wasn't a connection?
Can you help me with the groceries?
No, my brain is liquid.
John and Alice are coming over for dinner, remember?
We're going to drink your brain with a straw.
Are you alive in there?
No.
Mark?
We got another death. This one outside Chicago. This one's a day trader.
Well, send me everything you can on the victim.
Will do.
Okay.
That was a weird edit choice to cut to Charlie. I don't know why they did that.
Are you Jessica Warren?
Yes.
I read your letter. I'm very sorry for what happened, Mrs. Warren. I wish this weren't the case, but nothing will bring your daughter back.
I need to see him.
To blame him for the accident?
It's between me and your father.
Yeah, we're not taking you to him. Maybe we'll take him out here to you. Maybe. I haven't been looking for observers this whole episode.
It's a complex combination of visual and subsonic aural stimuli, trapping it in an endless loop.
Ella said she saw a hand coming out of the computer.
Hallucinatory effect of the stimuli, perhaps.
Yeah, because when they walked in, there was no hand, but the brain makes it real type deal.
I think I know who that woman was. Outside. She's the mother of the lab assistant that was killed in the fire here almost 20 years ago. It's none of my business. Does Walter know that she wants to see him?
I don't think that's any of your business, Olivia.
Well, I was thinking that it's all unresolved. For him, for her, and I was thinking that it must be hard for her, too, to come back here to the place where she lost
What does this have to do with your job or what we're doing?
And you shouldn't.
No, but as they get more personal, the connectedness, things get more and more layered, harder and harder to...
It's sad, actually. He just got married last year to a Miriam Dempsey. I have her number
Dempsey?
here if you want it.
Did you say Dempsey?
As in Body Shop
I interviewed
Dempsey?
Luke Dempsey this morning.
Is everything all right? I heard you and Agent Dunn. From the tone, it sounded like you were having an argument.
Will not be receiving calls from this phone anymore.
I hope she doesn't notice the $2,000 for the baboon seminal fluid I ordered. I hope I can recall why I ordered it.
I think we have a suspect.
Brian Dempsey.
He used to work for Paul Wiles.
Greg's dad?
Exactly.
What about the car salesman?
We're still looking for that connection, but it looks like Dempsey's MO is to hurt people who screwed him over
Yeah,
by going after
yeah,
them.
son of a bitch sold me a clunker piece of shit.
I need you to get to Brian. I think that Luke suspects there's something wrong with his father. If we go in heavy-handed, then he could shut down or call a lawyer, and then he won't tell us anything.
It's your job to make sure that doesn't happen.
I'm more than familiar with passive coercion. Where's your father?
No idea. People don't understand him. They don't take the time.
When did you see him last?
A few weeks ago.
Do you know what happened to your stepfather? And, I told you about Greg myself.
I want a lawyer.
Better call Saul!
Wait 5 minutes, then release him.
What about Harris?
Screw him.
It's one person going to 1432 Braddock Street. I'll have a car there in 10 minutes.
He just called a cab. One guess where it's taking him.
Oh, come on. He cannot possibly be that stupid.
So it's going to the dad's body shop, or where he used to live, maybe. I say used to because the dad's been like out of there for a week or something.
I don't underestimate my father, by the way. I understand him, sometimes more than I want to. Look, if I let him talk to that woman, she's just going to accuse him of killing her daughter, which is something that he didn't do.
I know what it's like to live with something unresolved. That's all.
Congratulations. You just described the entire planet.
Yeah, who said Walter had anything unresolved? That's the lady's problem.
He's had to live with the death of this woman. He was put away because of it. Who's to say
Okay.
that this wouldn't be a resolution for him?
You know, if I didn't know
Okay,
better,
that
I'd
kind of
think
ups the
she wanted
ante
man
for
to have a
Walter a
nervous
little bit.
breakdown.
Then
Okay,
maybe you
okay.
don't know better. Because I care for your father, too.
I didn't realize that the fire and the death is related to the cause of why he was committed in the first place.
Will you at least call for backup?
Harris wants me to screw this up. If I call for help, he's gonna do whatever it takes to make me look bad.
Yeah, you used all these resources to call in people that were sitting on their ass anyway. Wah, the gas mileage. Like, shut up.
Where the hell are Dunham and the cave? No idea.
Now, let him raise an alarm and fucking waste money so she can turn it around on him.
All they had to do was give me a chance. A fair shake, a chance to prove myself. But they thought they could just drop me to the curb like a piece of garbage.
So all this is supposed to fix that?
They're coming for me, not for you. Go!
Gets on the intercom. Do you want to play a game? See, this lens flare makes sense because the flashlight is shining towards the camera, but that outside fake-ass sun lens flare. Don't look! Don't look! All these hands are gonna get you.
Stay right where you are. Now my son hates me because of you. This is how it ends.
I'm delusional because of you. Hey, you know, none of us have to die here. There are options.
I just wanted them to feel the pain that they made me feel.
Just put the gun down.
I feel like if somebody wanted to die, they're not going to have a spiel and give you a chance to do anything. They're just going to be like, well, fuck you and fuck me, or fuck you or fuck me, you know, whatever. He's going to die to his own creation, right?
No, I want to see. I want to finally see my creation.
Yeah, just step out of the line of sight of the pistol. Just step out of the way.
Luke! What did you do to him? No, I didn't. He went into a trance and shot himself.
Get on your knees, son. Get on your knees.
So, I mean, he lied to authorities by he hadn't seen his father, and he knew some shit. So they're going to get him for something, even if he's not directly culpable for the death. They'll pin as much on him as they can.
I don't get it. He knew he was killing those people. Why would the kid protect a murderer like that?
Because it's his father.
Now, my parents told me, young, you do some sick shit, we are turning you in. You are not hiding here.
Look, listen to me, Philip.
No, you listen to me. What you're passing off as bureaucratic concern looks an awful lot like a personal vendetta. And if you push it, I will stake my career on her behalf. You decide to go after Olivia Dunham, you're going after me, and all the red tape in the world won't protect you.
Oh, let's get it. I love a staunch defender, like in any scenario. It is.
Walter?
Yes. Wow, they're doing this.
Now look, if you need me,
They're doing this here.
I'll be right here.
Where the fire was. We're expecting him to like hug or something, embrace, or they start choking each other out. Oh my God.
My daughter's name was Carla Warren.
Oh dear.
Do you remember her?
Backlighting on her. On point.
I want to see you because you were the last person to see my daughter alive. I miss her.
I'll tell you everything I remember about our time together.
Like Olivia was right. Even though... it's like me and Peter were on par and on page with the decision not to do all that, but it kind of worked out, so...
I brushed.
Fantastic. Say goodnight.
Doesn't she kind of look like popcorn in bed a little bit? Not too much time left in the episode, and we got a ding-dong at the door. And it is a ding-dong. It's like it is. It is the ding-dong.
I've never had him in my life, Walter. And now, thanks to your insane freak show of an operation, I do. I wanted to say that I'm sorry. You were right.
Hi.
Hi.
Liv, she wants you to tuck her in.
Okay.
You clam jamming, you cock blocking at the front door.
So I'll see you tomorrow?
Yeah.
Like, I think their conversation at the door would have went a little bit further until the sister came out the hall. Okay. Okay. That's the episode. Let's get to the outro. Episode 12, No Brainer. A computer scientist turned serial killer has discovered an unconventional method of killing people by liquefying their brains. Okay. To me, this episode was kind of a scaffolding to do a lot of story elements. And the comments said that story elements were coming, and it was definitely here. Like, we had Peter and Walter, and then talking to the woman, you know, the mother of the assistant that burned up in the fire, kind of getting closure on that, and him admitting that his father hasn't been around, and, you know, thanks to Olivia he is, and had a few drinks, and I felt like a you're right, or, you know, something, like I felt like he was gonna extend an emotional, offering, like something for her to pick up on, or either address, or, spurn, or, kiss. Like, I felt like we were on the cusp of a moment. And then the sister turned the corner, but Broyles, like, coming to Olivia's aid, like, to her back, and was like, you go after her, you're going after me, period. Red tape won't save you. Yes, I am all about ride or die when it comes to leadership. Like, when there are people who know how to let their people shine and do their work and excel, and you stay out of their way and you keep them safe and just let them keep kicking ass. That's what you need to do, and I'm all about it. As far as, like, the actual episode, the no-brainer, the liquefying the brains, I mean, it's a cool idea. The computer jargon and the datedness of like, file sizes and, computer speeds and shit like that is just, it's entertaining. Like, it's just like looking at cell phones in entertainment, or computer screens, TVs, to kind of judge when, the story is taking place. Like in Saving Private Ryan, the mom in the beginning had like a looped corded phone on her kitchen phone, but like that cord didn't come out for a few years till after World War II. And then once you learn that, they kind of like, you see it in the movie and you're like, and it just breaks you out of, one of the saddest, most emotional moments of the film, of the mom just coming outside to the taxi cab coming up with the death notices of her children. But yeah, that tangent aside, this episode was a lot of fun. Again, I'm recording this on a weekday, so I am just thrilled to not be doing work right now at this moment. I've had a hard time wrapping up this outro, so I'll just say thank you so much for being here. I'm looking forward to the next episode, and I hope to see you then. Thanks again, and goodbye.